Well, good morning, everybody. I'm actually not going according to an original plan that I had here. I'm driving a U-Haul truck, a Chevy van, and unfortunately I'm leaving in a snowstorm. Yuck. Well, the pig is not broken. It's being dragged behind this thing. But basically, I got asked to do a favor for family, and I am moving some stuff that belongs to my youngest brother in the Army over to his place in Clarksville, Tennessee. So instead of going back to Texas last weekend when, as originally planned, I'm now headed east. So hopefully we will get ourselves the hell out of this snow real fast, because I do not want to be leaving it. So, but if that's any indicator, I'm hoping this is out real soon. But in town, taking it nice and easy to try to save some gas as much as possible. You see just how shitty the mileage is in this thing. So we will carry on and try to be as efficient as possible. Sure does justify the reason why I bought the pig in the first place for my move. So anyway, see you in the next town. Well, here I am. I'm now east of Lyman. Made a quickie pit stop at a full bladder. And we're still motivating along. As you can see, I'm out of the snow, thank goodness. Now we're in the nice, severe, clear sunshine. So I have to keep moving to keep that snow to my back. Gonna have weather before this little trip is over. And so far, so good. We're actually doing a little over 13 miles to the gallon. Not bad for a big old 10-foot box van with a car hauler trailer and a minivan bolted to the back of it. So, pretty respectable. I could think of worse. And we're just going to keep on cruising here and hopefully find ourselves into Kansas before too much longer. Nice to get some distance put on me, get some miles down today. I've got 2 days of drive to go. So, on to the next place. Well, after a very, very long period of time staring at nothing but empty fields and flat ground, we are finally coming up to the town of Burlington. We're getting closer to the Kansas state line. According to the clock on the truck, it's 10:51, so it's 9:51 local time. Not doing too bad. I don't think we'll be in Colorado too much longer. And looking off to the left, that's that storm I'm trying to outrun. I'll be glad when I get that squarely to my back. But anyway, we're going to continue on towards Kansas and just keep putting miles down as much as I can. Still managing to keep 13 miles to the gallon. A little over half a tank of gas left, so far so good. Let's keep on going. And see you at the next stop. There we are. It's finally about 11:07 in the morning by the clock, 10:07 map time. Quite left yet. And we are finally leaving the state of Colorado. This means we have a very, very long slog through Kansas. So. But at least we finally put one state behind and enter into a new one. So away we go, keep on going. Well, it's about 5 minutes to 1 in the middle of nowhere in Kansas. Did a little pit stop in Colby. Got me something to eat. Got this thing something to eat. So far I'm doing really good on gas. I can handle that. Saved my brother a few bucks. And we're just cruising along. You can see we're now overcast and it's cold outside. So I'm hoping to get north, get out of the reach of this stuff before the day is over. But we're just motivating along. So far so good. And just keeping on, keeping on. As you can see, there's a whole lot of nothing out here to look at. But that's Kansas for you. Well, see you the next time. Well, we are here about 150 miles into Kansas, and we've had us a slight variation in scenery. It's not table flat anymore for a little while anyway. But we just keep on keeping on. Looking at my cell phone showing that we're still kind of in a snow belt, and I want to get out of here before that stuff gets in here. So we'll keep our foot in it and just keep going east. Hopefully we'll get out of where this storm is supposed to be. Don't mind rain, but I don't want snow and ice. So we just keep at it about 2:15 in the afternoon now. Got a wind farm in the area. Thought they give a shot of that. I like wind farms, good for energy independence.
You're gonna miss this.
Well, we keep right on trucking here, so see you at the next stop. Here you are, it's starting to get dark. We're about 50 miles or so still out of away from Topeka. Finally got a little bit of interesting terrain to finally get rid of some of that road hypnotism I've been fighting all day long. But so far we're keeping on. Unfortunately, the increased hilly traffic has sucked the fuel mileage down a little bit. Oh well. Topeka's going to be my fuel stop for the truck and me, and we'll keep on going because I do want to get out of where they keep talking about that 4-letter S word called snow. I don't want to be stuck messing with that stuff in this, so I'll keep on pushing. Well, see you at Topeka. Well, as you can see, it is now quite dark out. We are just pulling into Topeka. Finally, we're getting very near the end of the state of Texas. Yay. And we're going to have to give this thing a feeding. It's getting a little low. Still going to manage to pull a little over 13 miles a gallon out of the tank, so not too much to gripe about. But yeah, I got a second wind coming about me now that I'm not doing the road hypnosis thing. So we're going to get food for me, this truck, and we're going to then keep on moving. And we'll see on the state line. Here we are in Kansas City, about to cross into Missouri. Been a long time since I've been through here, so I'm going to call this the marker going into Missouri. I think it's still a little bit up the road here a ways, but well, no, never mind, it's right there.
After 1 mile,
we're officially entering into Missouri. And we have now put Kansas completely behind us, and we're going to keep on keeping on until I quit hearing bad news on the radio. So we'll see you on the far end, and or we're in the next town, whoever comes up first. Talk to you for now. Well, here we are. We're about 111 miles into the state of Missouri. I'm going to force myself to call it a day. About 10 miles out of the hotel I selected. I could probably make it to St. Louis if I wanted to, but I have a feeling I would crash right by the time I got into there, so I don't want to deal with St. Louis traffic, even if it is a holiday. I don't want to play around with it during one of the traffic rush times. So stopping a couple hours away will give it time to have the traffic peter out to whatever it may be.
Here's the Travis Strait taking us to 10 o'clock. Appreciate those phone calls tonight. We'll
the hills out here are killing me on the gas. Not surprised.
It'll be a hoot.
But other than that, having a good old time. We'll just at the hotel. Here we are. Just nearly 10:30. Like I said, I forced myself off the road. Just too wired, so. And I really don't have that much further to drive. So I figured this would be a good place to stop, space things out a little bit. Here's my cheesy hotel bed. Yeah, I'm probably going to hate it. Sitting establishments and all my shit. The junky analog TV. But at least I have a refrigerator. Nothing in it. And a microwave I'm not going to use, that somebody never reset. And I can see the thing that I'm driving out there from my window. So, not bad. 35 bucks and change. That's even with the taxes. Can't expect much for that money these days. So, this is it for tonight, and back on the road tomorrow for the final leg into Clarksville. Well, good morning everybody. As you can see, it's not so bright and sunny day here in Columbia, Missouri. Just hit the road. Trying to get moving here, dragging my heavy ass up the hill right now. But this is what I was kind of trying to outrun. Well, it didn't quite outrun it, but at least it didn't snow. So, I still got a book of the weather's supposed to get bad behind me, so I'm going to try to make a little time to get out back to the car and storm from it. But here we go. Day 2, should be in there sometime this afternoon late. And next stop is St. Louis, and that's probably where I'll get gas because I have a little under half tank. But anyway, so much for now. Getting close to the state line. This is St. Louis as seen by the arch. We are just about done with the state of Missouri and ready to go into the state of Illinois, home of Mayor Daley and his band of merry thugs that think that only his government should be armed and dangerous. So anyway, hopefully we'll get over to the state line here real quick and get out of the urban stuff because I really don't like driving in city traffic. Even though it is light today, there's just still a lot going on. So, carry on through the state line. We will see the
go straight on.
Shot of the arch as we drive right by.
Exit right, Interstate 55 northbound, Interstate 64 eastbound, Interstate 70 eastbound, US 40 eastbound, towards Illinois. Then, take the freeway.
Anyway, I'm busy here. Now we finally cross into the state of Illinois after that little screwed up exit that I had to bail on.
Stay in the right lane.
Down there's the Mississippi River. And we keep on keeping on. Myself on the east side of this city stuff. Well, here we are in the general vicinity of Mount Vernon, Illinois. Just did the highway change to 57 South. We'll follow this for a little ways and then end up in Kentucky where I think we do another jog east down there. Won't be here too much longer, I don't think. We get closer. Oh, probably about 3.5, almost 4 hours to go. So I should be at my destination between 4 and 4:30, yeah, give or take. So, cruising right along, feeling real good, and we're just going to keep on going. I got a question. Why is it that infrastructure is always in such sorry shape in a Democrat-run state when compared to infrastructure run in Republican states? So, these are some of the worst roads I've been on, and of course we all know who runs this state. Who runs general government in Illinois. Anyway, gotta keep going. Here we are at the Illinois-Kentucky border. We are about 2 hours away from my intended destination for the day. Finally get this thing unloaded and get it turned in so I can go home on Sunday. But here we are across a nice big old river over here. And just going through the bridge. People can enjoy the view. another one. I managed to just barely beat a rainstorm. Lovely. Actually really didn't quite beat it because I have stuff to get into that building down there. I am at the visitor center of Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And as soon as my brother gets his sorry ass over here, we're going to get a pass in here and get everything inspected that they're going to want to inspect, so we can get this crap off this truck. So anyway, next step, in the building. Yeah, ladies and gents, here we are in Clarksville. Got my little laptop set up and on the Wi-Fi. And my 2 beds. A lot of the rest of my crap already changed in for the night. The TV, another crummy analog TV.
And got a separate
microwave, and my pocket stuff on the microwave.
Take a quick peek at the last bedroom and another
Plus a dime I apparently dropped.
Very nice. So 3 full baths here, and 4 bedrooms.
And washing space,
We do have the windows.
showering space.
Right, and you've got room in the basement. Oh yeah.
This is where I get to be for the next 2 nights before I finally get to head home.
Yeah, but this one is
I'm very, very ready to go home.
Yeah, it is.
Got an interview, got a job interview on Monday, so
Actually making the decision.
I'm going to be home so I can get that going.
Take a risk on one of the short sales.
Miss my big old fuzzy dog.
I almost feel like it was easier to pick who I wanted to marry.
Yeah, we're ready to head to the house. We got some business to attend to here tomorrow, and then I get to head home Sunday. So until then, this is my living quarters. Not too bad. It'll do for the next couple of nights, then I get to go home finally. We will see you then. Bye.